Good morning, welcome back to a new episode. I hope everyone had a fantastic week. It's Monday. First agenda for this week, Leavers hoodies. So this is the first school up for the Leavers hoodies. The others are en route. I can't obviously show you the names and stuff, but basically we do the Leavers hoodies for a lot of the schools basically. So there's about, I think there's about 80 or 90, approximately 80 or 90 children's hoodies, I think teachers as well. So we do these hoodies. This school is red. We've got a blue school, we've got a purple coloured hoodie, we got a black and gold hoodie, we got there's loads we do, but this is the first one. So now we are going through, proofing, checking, ticking all the boxes, making sure that they are all okay, yeah, so let the week begin, I guess. Morning. Conservatory time. Not sure if you'll actually be able to hear anything, but I'm going to put, so the wind's blowing me here, I'm going to put you on a time lapse up here because obviously I'm walking on a roof and it's only plastic, so it's probably inevitable that I'm going to go through the roof, so I'll put you off a time lapse to catch it if I do. Anyway, I've got to patch a couple of holes. There we go. Didn't go through the roof. Did think I was going to die a couple of times though. It's not the strongest. Anyway, so I've done it anyway. So basically, it's like a Corexy kind of thing, so it's got like layers. So on the top layer there's a few bullet holes in it, and so I've just put some like vinyl sort of stuff over the top of it just to seal it, because I want to pressure wash everything, get it all clean, and I want to get them gutters done and all like this. So yeah, that is the plan anyway.
I met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't wanna let you
And there we go. It's a lot better, doesn't it? I've done the gutters as best I could anyway. I did put some stuff on it, but really needs going over again. I've done the windows, done these windows, done this, repaired the top of the conservatory as well, and done down the sides. See, it's like it's got some stains on it, so it could do with like some proper like the stronger like bleachy kind of stuff. I mean, that came out not too bad. I've done that a few times now, so that is gradually getting better. I've got to put some iron. I should do that actually. I don't think I've got any, but there's some. See this? That's rust, which means there's iron on it. Because obviously that's plastic. Plastic don't rust, so it's got to be like iron particles. So it's obviously sat on there and rusted. Don't need to get that off. This is just cooking the dinner.
Fresh tonight?
Hello Fresh tonight. So my hair looked funny because I just got out of the shower because it's absolutely covered, funny enough. Anyway, I'm gonna have some dinner. Good afternoon, I think it is now. It is Friday, I believe. Can't see now, I've got these on. So these are like really strong glasses. I don't technically need glasses. I probably do, but I use these for like when I'm doing weeding or I'm doing anything like piddly. Anyway, I've got, probably can't tell what this is, but I've got my brother's trike, and basically it had a fault. And this is the hub motor here, and he'd had a tyre put on. He had a tyre put on somewhere anyway, and I don't think they tightened it up properly because the wheel spun in the thing and it tore the wires, because obviously if this is not locked down properly, if this is not tightened up, then the whole of this will move around it as well, all the wires, and basically it went straight through all of the wires, almost all of them. So I've been testing every which way and wires and making sure everything's working and that. And then I found, as I went further up, from this is where it was damaged down here, and as it went further up, there was more damage up this end. So I've had to cut all the wires, and I'm now just soldering all back together. And then I put another throttle that I had, a spare throttle, which I've put on to test. Now I've done some testing here and there and everywhere, and there's just so many damaged wires, so I'm gonna have to, like here, it's obviously someone's been in here testing before. I mean, I have been in here and repaired stuff already, but I've just taken off like tape that was wrapped around here. So yeah, anyway, so I put my wheel off of my bike on here, and it tries to spin. It won't spin properly because obviously I'd need to change the settings in the controller to say it's a different wheel, but it did try and spin it the right way and everything like that. Whereas when you put this one on, it just goes dunk and then throws an error code straight up. So which then says to me that this is probably okay, and it's more likely just because of these wires. Now I believe that maybe there was too much of a break in some of the wires and they couldn't, because obviously some of them were cut almost right the way through. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Great fun. So I'm doing some soldering today. Fun. Good morning. I'm not quite sure why I've got my sunglasses on in here. Anyway, it is Sunday. Now I did record a bit about my brother's electric trike yesterday, but I've deleted it because I think I've now found the problem. I believe, I'm not sure. So motor, controller, battery, yeah. As you can see, I've pulled out all of these wires. Now I did redo this because obviously it had some cuts in the wire. Anyway, so I redid all this, so that was all back to normal. However, when I'm running a voltmeter, one of these, on it, you're getting 5 volts down all the wires except for the green one. But if you unclip it, you still get 5 volts there. Now, these 4 or 5 these little wires here, yeah, they are the Hall sensor wires, which detect when it goes around past the magnets. It's the Hall sensors, and the Hall sensors are in here. Now, I believe, because I chopped into here and tested further down, and I get 5 volts. Now I believe what's happened is when these wires have got cut and twisted around, I think it's shorted and popped the one or maybe 2 of the hall sensors, probably just 1, but it does mean I'm going to have to strip apart this motor and test them to see which one it is, and if it is that means I'm going to have to replace the hall sensors. Moving on swiftly, I have just quickly got up morning, Jensen.
Morning.
And rinsed off the grey BMW. Now, I had already washed it and cleaned it out on that, but somebody, I've had a few people want to look at it, but somebody's coming down to look at it who's quite interested. He's coming from a fair bit of mileage away, so likelihood is he'd probably end up taking it. So I've started up, given it a drive, rinsed it off, given it a drive, just to get any crap off the discs where it's been sitting. And I mean, it really wants a proper wash again, but yeah, I want people to see it as it is, you know. Anyway, there we go. So hopefully somebody's going to buy it. So it'd be a shame for the old girl to go, but how many more cars do I need? Can you hear it? Yes, the back beam is back on the drive because the grey BMW V46 has sold. Somebody travelled all the way up from where was it? Bognor Regis, I think it was. So quite away from here anyway. Loved it, took him out with it, and now it's departed. So now back beamer is back on the drive. Just let it warm up a bit. Anyway, so back beamer is back on the drive. Lisa's making a tea. It's nearly 6 o'clock in the evening, so I'm going to end this week's video here. Like, subscribe and all that jazz. We'll see you on the next one. What you got on your nose? What's got on your nose? What have you got on your nose? Bit of paper.